There we go.
That looks better with or without glasses.
You look good, girl.
With the,
Look, you look good both ways.
okay. All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. Wanda M. Lawson. I am coming at you live from the National Black Book Festival. And so I am going to be hitting you up all day, talking with different authors who are at the festival. And we are starting with this lovely young lady.
Thank you.
So this is Teresa Mosley Sebastian, and this is her book, Lost Seeds, the Lost Seeds, the Beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, look, can we have a conversation? This is the real deal right here. Look at that. Those are badges for book awards that she has won. So this is the real deal right here. Yeah. I'm like, and Pure Life is not paying me for promotion, so we're just going to take these waters and move those. There we go. All right, so this is Lost Seeds, the Beginning by Teresa Mosley Sebastian. So let's have a conversation. We want to know more about this book. Oh, shoot.
It's a trilogy.
Lost Seeds, the Legacy. It's a trilogy.
There's a third one on its way.
When is the third one due?
Next year.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Next year will be the third book in this series. Right. I thought this was the same book. I didn't even look closely.
No.
Oh, wow.
And both of them are award-winning books.
Wow. Oh, I see that.
Yes.
Best Book Awards in 2024.
And also won a book an award this year, the Bragg Medallion.
Wow. So tell me about the series.
So this is a story about a family, African-American family born out of slavery. And it's how the relationship between the family members, particularly two brothers, where one finds success throughout the decades and the other has troubles, and there's some family dysfunction, there's suspense, there's mystery, and there's love. Black family love.
And this is a fiction series?
It's a historical fiction.
Oh, wow.
Taking place in the early 1900s through the 1960s.
Oh, wow. So, and that's a lot of different time periods. So, you're kind of taking a journey with this family.
You're taking a journey with this family, and you will see that within the family, you'll find mental illness. That's something that we don't talk about in the Black community. Alcoholism, and just the dysfunction where even though you're siblings, you have a problem figuring out how to get along.
Right.
You know, and there's jealousy, and so there's a lot of family dynamics that play out over the decades into the next generation. So it's not just the two brothers, it's how their relationship impacts their children in the next generation.
I love that because often we don't realize that the decisions that we make today can affect the next generation.
Absolutely. That's very true. So that's why these books have well, because people can identify with the characters. And this is very loosely based upon some things that happened in my family historically.
Really? Yes. So, when you started writing this story, did you talk to your family, kind of give them a warning that you were doing this?
Well, I talked to my dad, who actually was reading the chapters as I was writing the chapters. And gave me some, his perspective, because my dad was born in 1925. So he lived through the periods that I write about. And it was loosely based upon an uncle that lived in the shack behind my grandmother's house, who was not really allowed to socialize with our family. We would see him living out there, but my grandparents did not encourage us as children to interact with him. So my imagination started running. What's his life about? How did he get to the point where he's living, in the shack behind his sister's home, and he's not allowed to interact with us? So I knew there were some issues.
Wow.
Family secrets. We all know about family. Right. Nobody talked about his life. So, so it's very identifiable.
Yeah, that sounds really intriguing, not just identifiable. I would love to read this series.
Yes.
Now, how did you decide on making this a series instead of one huge book?
Well, the agency that I worked with,
Okay.
that helped me develop the book, they finally told me it was better. They said, you're really writing several stories, because I just kept writing and writing and writing.
Yeah.
And they said, this is really several stories here, because you're going through the generations.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was actually I'm still considering, I'm starting to write it, a historical fiction book, and I wanted to go through the generations, just like what you were saying. And I was talking with an agent about it, and she said the same thing. This may be like 2 or 3 separate books, because they're all distinct stories.
Right. And you end up seeing characters, and you start developing the characters and their stories. So they all kind of take on their own life. But the thing that I really like about this is that you have a family that you're following. And again, we all see different things going on in the Black community that we don't necessarily talk about. And their family secrets that we don't talk about. And so it just shows also how the next generation deals with whether it's racism and lack of education differently than the previous generation.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. I may wind up getting the series this weekend. The problem with coming to this festival, I wind up spending more money than I'm making, so I'm trying.
Well, if you're not at the festival, you can find these books on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, bookshop.org, and also it is in Audible. So if you love hearing,
that's my favorite word. If this is on Audible, I'll definitely be getting it on Audible, because everybody knows I'm an Audible girly.
There you go. So you can get it in print, you can get it in Audible. Please pick up this book.
Thank you so much. Now, please tell us where we can find you.
You can find me on Teresa Mosley Sebastian.com. And again, you can even read about the stories. I've also written some short pieces. So if you want to just read little stories, short stories, those are also on my website.
Wonderful. So, yeah, if you are not here in Houston, then please go to, tell us the website one more time.
Teresa Mosley Sebastian.com. TeresiaMosleySebastian.com.
That's like a Mickey Mouse song. You need to make that into a song.
I do. I do. But I can't sing.
You don't have to. There's AI now.
I can't sing.
There's AI. There's a whole platform for just feeding the information and it will make a song for you.
Oh, yes. Okay, girl. Tell me something.
We're about to do this now. All right, so you heard it here. Please go out and get this series, Lost Seeds, the beginning, Lost Seeds, the legacy, and then what's the name of the third book? Lost Seeds.
You name it. Right now I'm calling it Lost Seeds Reconciliation, but the characters are actually giving me another whisper. Oh, we'll see. Sometimes you really don't know the title of your book until you're done.
That's true.
You can name it ahead of time, but the spirits of the characters define really the name of the book.
Amen.
Just go and you'll see.
You heard it here, people. All right. Thank you so much. We'll be back in just a few minutes with another amazing author. If you were in Houston, get your life together and come over here to the National Black Book Festival, because there's so much going on this weekend. Some great things that I'll tell you about throughout our weekend, but we really want to see you there.
We're having a good time.
Yes.
Dr. Rhonda.
Thank you.
All right,
bye. See you soon.
Good job.
Thank you.